Hi there. So the messages that have been coming through the last few days to share with you is about addressing the elephant in the room, as you know, the expression goes. So what's come to my attention is a few people have come forward and asked me if I'm a psychologist or mental health expert or, you know, any of those sorts of things. And the truth is that I'm not any of those things. I don't have any diplomas in psychology or psychiatry or anything to do with the mind. These beautiful books that I've been given, these downloads, are not about working with the mind. It's about reconnecting with our heart. And that's what we're trying to do here. We are trying to remember the love that we are. And to do that, we cannot get there from the mind. We need to get there through the heart. It's the only thing that can get you back to the love that you are. So most of these videos you'll find is really about shedding the beliefs that we've picked up along the way throughout our childhood, the decisions that we made about ourselves, about the world. We're trying to let all of that go, because none of that's all in the way. They're all layers. You know, in the latest book, there was a beautiful analogy about humans being like onions. And when you're born, you're this beautiful little bulb. And as you go through life, you start adding layers on. You know, when you feel unworthy, you add a layer on. When you feel that you're not good enough, you add another layer on. And so we spend our lifetime adding on all these layers to protect the little bulb in the center. And what we are doing here in these beautiful videos that I was guided to call Finding Yourself is to start peeling away at all those layers that we've piled on to protect that little bulb in the middle from getting hurt. That's basically what all the layers are for, to protect us from suffering, from the pain. And when we're made to feel that we're not good enough, when we're made to feel unworthy, when we're made to feel that we don't deserve love, all of these things hurt. And there's a beautiful bird flying past. All of these things hurt. And the truth is they hurt because they're not true. It's not who we really are. None of that is true of who you are. You are more than worthy. You are more than loved. If you could just see the love that surrounds you every single day, you'd be blown away. Because the love isn't just, you know, the beautiful beings that surround you all the time. And I'm not talking about human beings. I'm talking about the divine beings that are supporting you along the way. You have a beautiful team that is with you your whole life. And it's that beautiful team that whispers in your ear sometimes. Why don't you try that? Or go talk to that person over there. Or, you know, maybe today don't go to work, you know, and they stop you from being part of an accident. They're constantly guiding you. It's just that we're not aware. You know, most of us, we're not aware that we have this beautiful team. But even if you don't believe that you have a beautiful team, you know, just looking at this beautiful planet and everything we've been given, how can you not feel the love there? When that sun rises every morning, then it gives you its beautiful warmth and it lights up the world. It is there for you. Every day it is there just for you. Because you chose to be here, that sun exists. Because you chose to be here, those beautiful birds that you can hear in the background can sing for you. Because you're here, the rose in your garden can bloom and you can appreciate it. Without you, none of it would exist. It wouldn't be here. There would be no purpose for any of it. If you didn't have the desire, if your soul didn't have the desire to be here. So know in your heart, if you are here watching these videos, your soul has brought you here. It wants you to know something. It wants you to remember something to help you along your way. But these videos are not about the mind. It's not about understanding the mind or how it works. It's about all those layers that we've piled onto that little bulb, that little onion center. It's about letting go of all those layers that no longer serve us. It's about returning to the love that you are. And to do that, you can only get there with your heart, not with your mind. The mind will always create excuses why you can't be love. Because, of what happened when you were 5. You can't be love. Because of what happened when you were 10 and you were rejected. You can't be love. Because of what happened when you were 7 and you were bullied at school. The mind will always tell you you can't be loved. And it tells you all these things because the mind has collected all this information from your childhood. And the job of the mind is to file away. It's a filing system. Every experience that you have, the mind will file that away. And if there's a very strong feeling that goes with it, a very strong feeling of pain or anger or sadness or fear, if that event creates any of those feelings in you, the mind will store that away as not pleasant. That's the mind's job. It's just a filing system. But the heart's job is to remind you of who you are. It beats inside your chest every single day, hoping that one day you'll remember that you are this beautiful love. It is not something that can be taken away from you. It is not something that can be lost. It is not something that can be stolen. It is not something that can be harmed in any way or destroyed. Love is who you are, and that is what we are here to remember. All the things that happened in your childhood, they're experiences that your soul came to have, but they're not who you are. All right, my darlings? So if you're unclear as to what we are doing here, we are not here to analyze the mind. That is not what these videos are for. Every video has a seed that is being planted within you. And if you water that seed, when you listen to a video throughout the day and that little seed is planted, if you sit with it, if you allow that seed to grow and you water it and you pay attention to it, then you can create this beautiful garden of love again within you. The most important message, I think, from all these videos is to know that we are energy. I know we look like these solid beings with this skin and this skeleton and these muscles, and when you look at yourself, you look so solid. And so does everything else around you. But if you were to grab a microscope, a very, very powerful microscope, you would see that everything is in vibration. Everything is vibrating. It is not solid. That is just the illusion. You are this beautiful energy. And when you are done with your life here on earth, that is what you return to, that beautiful energy. That never goes anywhere. You were energy before you came into this life. You are energy, or spirit if you like, whatever you want to call it, experiencing this life. And when you die, when this body is done, You leave behind this vessel and you move on as the energy you always were. All right, my darlings? I love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. And we'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye for now.